Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Evolution. So in the last episode we were on beta 1.2 and we focused on the remainder of the features that were in that update, primarily dispensers and note blocks, and also did a little bit of building. Now continuing our theme of updating every 2 episodes, we are now in beta 1.3. This update is smaller than beta 1.2. Beta 1.2 is most definitely the largest update we'll be seeing in the beta phase of the game, but it is still somewhat substantial. We'll just be, as per usual, slowly going through all of the additions in this update. Now, first and foremost, as you can clearly see in my HUD, I already have one of them, the bed. The bed has now finally made its way into the game, and I cannot tell you how happy this makes me because I hate dealing with the nighttime. I know it's a big controversial topic for some, you know, like whether the bed made the game too easy or not. I hate nighttime. Well, I don't hate it, but I just find it annoying. And I especially find it annoying in beta because I find fighting mobs in beta to be really boring. Or, boring isn't the word. I'm describing this bad. I don't like fighting mobs in beta. So this is a very good thing in the game now. It's finally got it. Very happy it's here. But that is not the only addition. We'll be going through everything else that has made its way into this update slowly before we get into the main premise. Now, I do have a notepad here that I'm going to bring up. Yep, there we go. So we'll slowly just go through all of these. Some of the ones I can get out of the way here in terms of changes. Now, one of the additions in this update does also kind of can be shown up as a change as well. That being that cobblestone no longer makes these stone slabs and now makes cobblestone slabs. Or, well, they're just called stone slabs. But we now have cobblestone slabs, wood slabs, and sandstone slabs in this update. So that's very nice. It's definitely going to expand that palette out a little bit because we've been solely relying off of these for slabs for the longest time. But this is a big annoyance to me because this means I now have to smelt this cobblestone, and, you know, that's just an extra step, and it's kind of annoying because I do use these blocks a lot, but there's one of our changes. Now, another one of them is the change in materials required for pressure plates. Instead of using the 3, which, you know, of course is now used for stone slabs, they had to change this, so now pressure plates only use 2, as it is in the modern game. And along with some other small changes that we could just go through, here it is. Gunpowder has, or sulfur has been renamed to gunpowder now, so there's that. Okay, so I've just gone ahead and taken a nice nap in our bed right there, and this is a good opportunity to go out and show one of the other changes that you'll definitely notice in this update, probably one of the more substantial ones. Smooth lighting has been added, and the game looks very lovely now. I really like this old beta smooth lighting especially. I just think it looks really nice, so we got this in the game now. One of our other additions that we can go over is in our redstone workshop right here, so if I just go inside, and I've already gone ahead and grabbed some redstone with me for this. One of our new additions in this update is the redstone repeater. There you go. So we now have this in the game. I thought this was added in beta 1.2, and I did want to do some builds relating to this, but unfortunately I realized that it wasn't in that update. So now we have it. Now I can do what I wanted to do. We'll get to that eventually, but I could also show off one of the changes in this update, and that is that redstone now visually loses power as it moves away from the power source. As you can see, it is now getting darker. Now, this did happen before, but it's just now that you can see this visually. You can see the redstone slowly getting darker as we move away. Now, this is where I can also show off the repeater, the new addition in this update. So if I go ahead and place this down, as you can see, it extends the power source further than what is possible without it. So that is very nice. I'm sure you all know how this stuff works anyway, but, you know, I'm showing it off anyway, I guess. Another use of the repeater, as I'm sure many of you do know, but I will show anyway, is if we go ahead and grab a block, it can also force signals through blocks. So if I do that, as you can see, the source is heading through this block right here and heading over to this redstone dust right there. Very handy, very useful, very amazing. And our final addition, or I guess kind of an addition, it was in the previous update, but we can now finally view it in its glory. The Skull on Fire painting now has its texture in the game. So if you do remember from beta 1.2, we did place this down in the art gallery and it was missing its texture. When this thing was added in beta 1.2, it was just a bunch of pink squares, and now it finally has its texture, so we can now have a look at this. Very lovely. And now I can finally say that my art gallery is, at least for the time being, complete. But with all that out of the way, now we can move over to the main focus of this episode, which is going to take us back to our pretty shitty cave base over here. Now, this base has been largely unfinished for the longest time. The last time I did any substantial work on it was, I believe, back in Alpha. I forget which version exactly or which episode, but it was back in Alpha. It's been some time since we've given this place some love, so I thought today would be a good episode. This episode would be a good episode to focus on the base again. And since we do have beds in the game now, I can now kind of put a bit more focus into my bedroom up there and actually, you know, turn it into a bedroom. So that is what we'll be doing slowly. Now, the first thing I probably want to do is just kind of add a bit of visual spice to the place. Now, I'm not sure exactly what I wanted to do because, again, I'm quite limited on, you know, block palette and stuff. I was thinking of maybe incorporating some sandstone, but, you know, I don't know. I thought it might have clashed too much. So instead, all I'm going to be doing is just something a bit more simple. And that is just going over to these walls, going to the bottom halves. Oh, there's a area down there. I forgot about that. Look at that, uncovered some secret areas. But just digging both of these sections and filling them in. Now, unfortunately, slabs are super annoying in old Minecraft, so I'm going to have to destroy a lot more blocks than I would like to. Because I can't place top slabs when there's a block above. But if we just do something like that... Yeah, it would have been smart to grab some dirt. Okay, now I can actually do this. I'm gonna... Oh, God. That. There we go. And then grab some stone. Just fill there in again. I did want to actually, like, add leaves into the walls, but leaves aren't harvestable yet. They won't be for a while, so unfortunately we're gonna have to deal with this. But I think that looks pretty nice. You know, it just kind of adds a bit of visual spice to the base. I feel like the blank stone walls just look too boring. I'm not sure if I really like them, so we'll just be doing this across all the walls real quick, and after that we'll go ahead and just, I guess, slowly begin work on actually I can't speak today. I've forgotten how to do these videos. We'll begin work on actually doing some rooms and stuff. Alright, so after about 2 hours of work, I can say that the walls are finally done. It took way longer than I thought it would, but as you can see, I've gone ahead and added these stone slab accents to them, just to, I guess, make them pop out a bit more. Now, it doesn't look too good right now, and that's because I did want to put in something in place of this stone, but I wasn't too sure what. I was originally thinking maybe sandstone, but I figured that might, you know, just be too much going on. Then my second idea was to do leaves, which I really liked when I kind of made a little test thing for it, but unfortunately, leaves are just not harvestable yet, so I have to deal with this for now. But later on, once we can harvest them, I will change the walls and it'll look a bit nicer. But we're just going to kind of go by all the rooms now, just all the areas that I want to upgrade. And the first area I want to just touch up is the pool room. So, you know, going back to the whole sandstone thing. Let's do that. Also, I need a new pickaxe. Hold on. I've gone through 2 pickaxes making this. Or, well, 1.5 really, but we'll just say it's 2 because it sounds more dramatic. Yeah, so I'm also just going to grab this glowstone. I do want to use a lot of this glowstone, but I've got to be very, I don't know what the word is exactly. I've got to be a bit, use a bit of moderation or whatever. Because, you know, I don't have much. Actually, you know what? I'll do this area first. So right here, grab some dirt. Hold on. It's a staple of this series for me to always forget something. That was just a staple of me playing this game, but I actually want to add a little lamp thing right here. So do that. There we go. Some nice glowstone. Would love to add a lot more, but you know, I'm really trying to portion this stuff out. We're heading down into the pool. As you can see, I've done a slab thing here as well, but I've left all the walls and the roof as well kind of cut out. It's because we're going to fill all of this in with sandstone. Pretty straightforward, this one. Nothing much to really change. Alright, so there's that. Pretty straightforward. I'll just get rid of my scaffolds right here. I will just do one more thing though, and okay, well, I'll do one thing before that, and that's just place all these torches back. I just want to line these up. There we go. And yeah, I just want to do one more thing, and that's go into the pool here and place some glowstone. So I think that's a good enough spacing. I have a shovel, I don't know what I'm doing. Yep, and then... No, don't pull me in. I gotta make sure I get this right. You gotta be so delicate. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course I do that. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate it. Just wasted a block of glowstone, but... There we go. That is all done. So pretty simple. I did want to actually, like, add some, like... recliner chairs in here, but I don't have any room. I could, I guess, expand it a bit that way, but okay, maybe we'll dedicate a video for that or something, I don't know. We do have this section right here, and I was thinking of doing some things here. Like, I was thinking of reworking this jukebox room we made, because, I mean, just look at this. Look how... This is so lifeless. A cemetery has more life than this. I was thinking of maybe getting some, like, rainbow wool and stuff, but... I did get a suggestion to make, like, a... I guess, like, a club, like, section of the thing, which I might go back and do eventually. But yeah, this room as well, I just went ahead and added the slabs in here too. There's nothing else to really add. I do got to put my fire back because logs no longer burn infinitely. They actually just get burnt away now. I got to fix that, but not worried about that. This section right here, I left this open because I had the idea to have like water maybe like running through and it goes like under the path. Yeah, I can maybe change this wood to be glass so we can see. And then just have it run down there or something. I thought that would be cool. And maybe hell, like if we do the underground club thing, which the staircase for that will be here, maybe we can have that lead into there somehow. I think that'd be kind of nice. All right, next section I want to focus on is right over here, the nether portal. So as you can see, this has been changed up a little bit. I moved it down a block because it was originally on a staircase, so yeah, I've just kind of adjusted that. But we'll go ahead and just quickly get started. Glowstone, and I'm just gonna make a simple plank pathway heading up to it. As for behind, do I want to do anything special? I don't think so. I think I'll just change this to stone, just like that. I could get like a water feature or something. I don't know. Let me toy around with this a bit. This one I didn't really plan for that much, so I'm gonna have to kind of improvise here. Reignite that. Oh. Look at that. A weird graphical bug going on there, but okay, this is fairly simple. Not much to really do, I guess. You know what I might actually do? Hold up. I have an idea. I don't know how this is going to pan out, but I'm going to try something. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like that. It does look like shit, but I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, it'd probably be more appropriate if I had lava in here, but it could say it's water for now. Alright, now this hallway right here, I've left these gaps open. That's because I want to actually just put in some paintings. Like a random array of them, nothing in particular really. Just, you know, spice things up a bit. There we go, just something like that. And I will also change these into bricks. Give it a bit of different texture. I won't change all of this hallway to bricks though, because I'm trying to conserve them for elsewhere. Yeah, I think that's cool. Okay, now heading up this way into our hallway here, we have the kitchen. I don't know if there's anything I want to add here. I do need to light this place up again though, because the torches did fall when I... Oh shit, hold on. I may have forgotten some of the wall here. Let me just do this real quick. This room isn't going to be our focus, because I don't really know what I could change in there. Instead, I'm going to be moving our focus into the living room here. And just adding some color. So, first things first, we'll go ahead and change our couch to a lovely cyan. And we could also add a whole rug right here. Just going to be skipping around the coffee table. Let that be our secret, don't tell anybody. Just a different array of colors, I guess. What else can I place in here? Maybe a bookshelf right in this wall right here, like that. There we go. Good. Well, I did get some note blocks because I thought of maybe like using them as like TV speakers. Hold on. Like that. They're gonna need some sort of support thing now. Should I just use like a fence maybe? Yeah, let me go get some fences, hold up. Just do that and do that. There you go. Got a brand new speaker set to the TV, now we can listen. One thing I might do I might actually add some glowstone into the ceiling as well. No. Hold on. I have an idea. We're gonna just do that because I don't wanna make the ceiling look too blank. What we'll do is we'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's it's perfect. And then we'll go glowstone, 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 glowstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then we could even do it here. Just like that. There you go. I think that looks a lot better. I can remove these torches. Oh, I broke my TV. Oh, okay. Give me like 30 minutes. Let me get this painting back. Yeah, I'm surprised after all these years they still haven't added like some sort of interface. There you go. To get these things. Obviously I'm in an old version here, but in the modern game, bro, why do we not have like a menu? You know, I might actually do the same thing in here too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take a little bit of my glowstone, but it's okay. All towards making the base look nicer. Bam. There we go. Now I have a new lighting system installed in the kitchen as well. And one final thing is I'm going to actually add in one of those planters in here as well. Just along the side here. Let me just double check how the hell did I build this. Was it with... Oh no, it was with logs. Okay. Let's get it right. Hold up. Oop. Oop. No, that's not it. Then we go like that. Oh, I forget how fences work, man. Oh shit, hold up. Oh, it doesn't really matter, you're not going to be staying up there anyway, I don't need to fill it back up. There we go. And I want to try placing a mushroom down. Does that work? Oh, it does. There you go. Let's get our signs. And done. No, not done. I need a painting as well. Yes. I'll take that one. Okay. That is the living room. I think that looks substantially better, actually. I'm actually very happy with how that turned out. It's super basic, but just so much better than what was there before. I think, honestly, the kitchen needs a bit of a rehash, though. This is very boring. This is probably, like, my least favorite room in the house. Yeah, I don't know what to really do here, though. So, suggestions. Once again, you have them. Please feel free to leave them. There is this room right here, too. I forget what this room was meant to be. I don't know, it's just kind of sitting here. If any of you have any suggestions for something to build in here as well, please let me know as well. I do remember... Yeah, this leads directly... It's like right above our fireplace in the library. Anyways, we'll go back to that later. I realize I messed that up to fix that. Just one small thing in this room is... I'm just gonna add in a lamp above this table. And... This bookshelf right here, I might kind of change a little bit. Hold on. Okay, I have an idea. This bookshelf, I'm going to change a bit. Oh, it doesn't drop anything. Shit. Oh well. Nothing I can do about that. I'm gonna... Yeah, I think I'm going to, like, indent it into the wall. So, I just do that. Get these back. And do that. And down here, I might maybe, put logs there. I don't want to have to break it for the slabs. Below it, I might put like a chest. I don't know what's going to go in this chest, but I'm going to need to make another workbench. Let me go find my workbench. Hold on. I think there was another thing I wanted to do here, actually. Yes, this wall right here. I want to actually add some paintings onto this as well. Just something simple. Get a 2x2 up here. Get one of those. We'll get that, and we'll get that. There you go. And we'll head back up here. Fill that in, and place those down. Sweet. Now, heading up to the bedroom, the final part, and what was kind of intended to be the main focus. Just go ahead and change all these walls to be bricks. Oh god, I don't think I have enough, actually. I'm thinking of it now. I think all these walls are gonna be bricks. Oh no, I think we just get away with it, because this one I'll fill it in. Oh wait, I don't need to fill this in actually. I remember what this is meant to be now. I had a concept of this I made a while back. Okay, this wall right here is going to have a bookshelf in it. Ignore the massive gaping space. I wanted to do something in there, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what to do. So, once again, suggestions, feel free to leave them. I'll be listening. Okay, we'll just do that in there. And then this wall right here is going to have a small bookshelf. I'm going to change those to logs so it's even on both ends, and add some paintings. There we go. Add a glowstone right there. Actually, I've got to change these to be smooth stone slabs. Yeah, just like that. And this as well, actually, hold on. Okay. And then we'll fill this all in. Get a nice window so we can see up. So yeah, you could actually see that blank area there was the original size of this room when I was first making the base. A little bit of trivia for you, I guess. That's the original size it was meant to be. This section right here, though. I want to add some storage in here, because, you know, it is our room. We do need, you know, some of our personal storage for important stuff. Like our tools and whatnot. Just do that. And we'll get bam and bam. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's just gonna face that way, sure. But there we go. The only thing that's left is to kind of change the sections there of the glass. And oh, hold on. Got one more. There we go. And finally, we can add our bed. But we're not quite done yet. I might just, I'm gonna add some paintings around here too. You know what? Give me that. Give me that as well. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah. Oh, perfect. There we go. All right. That part is done. But once again, we're not quite done yet because there's a couple more things I want to do before we wrap up this episode. And first thing I'll do is actually begin work on making a balcony out here. But before I do that. Alright, so I left this open so I can get a little balcony going out here because I think that'll be very nice to have. Go up by 3. And we'll just kind of wrap around the hill here because I don't think I'll do it in this episode, but one idea I do have is to have this balcony go around and then have a staircase that goes up the side of this mountain. And then we can maybe put something on top. Now, I'm not sure what will go up there, but yeah, I think we can do something cool. Yeah, there we go. There's our basic balcony done. Kind of done the supports. Just yeah, we'll look at them when we go down, but I made them kind of lean into the cliff. It looks a bit weird, but it's the best I can do, I guess, with my terrible skill. But yeah, so we'll eventually make a staircase that goes up. I don't know what the hell I'm going to put up there. We could just do like a rooftop garden or something, I don't know. But I just think it'll be cool to do something there. Alright, so now onto the final thing I want to do in this video. It revolves around the newly added repeaters. As I said at the beginning, I will be using these in some way in this video. And the way I wanted to use them was to make some sort of doorbell for the house. Now, I can't remember if I said it or not, because, you know, it has been like 5 months, but I think I did say in the last video that I wanted to do this in that video, but, you know, I then remembered that repeaters weren't in the game, so it wasn't really possible. So now is our opportunity to finally do that. So I've gone ahead and done a bit of testing, I guess, and making a note block, very basic note block, something that I can use. Also say hi to Gary right there. That's Gary, the gravel pillar dude thing. I don't remember when the hell I made him. I think it was in the recent live stream. Recent being 2 months ago. Anyways, but yeah, so I've gone ahead and just made a note block song that I can use for this. I didn't make the song, but yeah, I just kind of, I guess, translated it into note block. I guess, I don't know. Anyways, so which side would be the best? I think probably this wall right here, because we got that bit of stone right there that we can use. So yeah, this is gonna be covered. So we're gonna have to kind of break into the wall here. And I am gonna have to be quite careful. Alright, we might have to like cover this up pretty well. Because, wait, no, I could... No, that's gonna be... I was gonna say I could just put it under the button. But, okay. Let's kind of figure this out. That. And... one down. Let me just get rid of all that. We'll cover it up properly. But, alright, where do I want to do this exactly? I think I want to bring this down just a bit more. Because this is the water right here. I could just do it right under the water, which might be what I do. So, just down here. Let's just get some light in here, because the last thing we need is mobs to start spawning. Okay, let me start bringing this down. Yep, and then just gonna do that. So we're using 14 note blocks for this. I did make 16, but we'll be using 14, so let me just kind of get this laid out. Okay, so I've ran into a bit of an issue. Okay, and I actually forgot about this one because I'm remembering now running into this exact thing when making my railway in my server. Okay, so the problem here is that note blocks, I guess when played with repeaters, they just... It doesn't play them? I don't know. This one works. Let me set these down, hold up. No. Okay. That's very lovely, and I've messed that one up. Hold up. Fucking kidding me, man. Why is that a thing? Shout out to Minecraft Beta for just not working at all. I might have to figure out an alternative to this, but I'm not sure what. It just plays the first note. That's very nice. Thank you, game. I can't remember if I ended up finding a fix for this, or if this is just a way that note blocks were. Ah, for God's sake. So, I guess we're gonna have to hold off on this then, till beta 1.5, when we get those rails. Maybe I can, like, do a little system where a little minecart just goes around and activates them. But for now, unfortunately, we're gonna have to just leave that the way it is. I'll just put that repeater back. But yeah, okay. Well, that's really ruined my day. I'll say that. If any of you do know a fix, if there is a fix to this, please do let me know. I would love to get my doorbell to work. But yeah, unfortunately, we're just gonna have to hold off for now. No doorbell. Damn. The one thing I was looking forward to. But anyways, there is the base, pretty much. I'm gonna go ahead and just walk through everything that we've done, and we'll just have a look at the full completed thing. So, first thing we walk in, the walls have been redone. We've added this lamp right here. Looks very nice. Got the paintings there. Now, once again, I did want to change these walls to leaves. So, in case you're wondering why they look so blank and boring, that is why I did want to make them leaves instead, because I just thought that would look really nice. But unfortunately, I can't do that because the leaves are not harvestable. Just thought I would give a quick reminder on that. Down here is a pool. You know, nice sandstone decoration. That area is untouched. Yeah, we've got the sitting area right here, just slightly redone. The living room, which looks substantially better in my opinion. I mean, it's not really a crazy difference, but I think it looks great. The kitchen does need a rework though. I'll get back to that on a future date. Down here is a portal. Yeah, this looks good too. A lot better than before, that's for sure. And then we've got the final area, which is the bedroom, and where we will be ending this video off. So yeah, here we are. Here's our bedroom. Still pretty blank. Maybe I can get like a carpet here or something as well. You know, just add a bit more. But yeah, so there is everything that we've done. I mean, not much to really go over. It's pretty basic. That took me about, I'm looking at the recording time, about 3 hours. We're about to approach the 3-hour mark here. So, wow. That is, it took way longer than I thought it would. But there you go. This is going to be edited down to a hopefully not so long episode. But yeah, there we are. So that's everything I wanted to do in this episode. Unfortunately, the note blocks couldn't work. I can't remember if there was a bypass for that thing or not. If any of you do know a workaround to that, do let me know. Otherwise, we might just have to make do with detect the rails and do some minecart system when those come around. Yeah, so once again, well, not once again, I haven't actually addressed this yet. So I do want to apologize to all the lovely viewers of this series for taking so long between episodes. The previous episode came out like close to 5 months ago now, so really sorry to keep you all waiting, but we should be back to some more consistent uploads now. But yeah, we'll see how we go, I guess. But with all that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.